Buddy, this is Terry from Irondale, and I promised I would do this, so I'm going to try to do it. This is not the best way to teach improv, I can tell you that right now. You probably know that already. But, so there's no reason I should be good at it, because I've never done this before. I don't even know much about Instagram, but I'm going to try. So bear with me, and let me talk about the reason I'm doing this is, first of all, I'm sure many of you, like myself, are getting a little stir-crazy, being quarantined and inside, and wherever you are, there are restrictions. So there's probably a lot of anxiety and tension that we're all feeling. And I'm hopeful that by doing this, we can alleviate some of that. You know, we can't be in a physical room together, but here we are in our virtual room, and I see people are already joining us, so thank you. I'm going to wait another couple of minutes before we start the exercise. But today is really, it's a personal exercise, and it's designed to take whatever space you're in and try to look at it as a creative place. Because for better or worse, this is where we're going to have to create for the next amount of time. And I hope it won't be as long as they say it is, but we're going to try to make the best of it. So every week I'll try to come up with a different exercise or theater game or improv technique that you can use with your family, with your loved ones, or even by yourself. And that's where we're going to start today, is by ourselves. So, and I've also never taught this exercise sitting down. So again, if I stink at this, just let me know, and we won't do it anymore. But here we go. What I need you to do first is just find a place in your home or whatever room you're in right now where you can stand quietly by yourself. And I apologize for any ambient noise coming from my direction. They're building an apartment house right next door to me, and that need for new renters never stops. So find that nice quiet spot where you can be by yourself and just stand alone. Ask your family and friends to give you about 10 minutes of quiet time. And stand nice and easily, weight evenly distributed, hands out of your pockets. Feel that energy of your fingertips, and all the way up through your shoulders and all the way down through your chest and your legs. Feel that little pulsing of the energy. But be comfortable. If there are any places in your body where you feel you're holding any tension, don't try to do anything about it. Just take a note of it and say, oh, my shoulders are tense, or my neck is tense. Your body will correct itself. Close your eyes. Stand comfortably and just breathe. Nice and easy. Focus on your breath. So don't suck the air in, just allow it to come in. And then send it out. And as you send the air out, just send it out on a little sibilant sound. So you're breathing, you're exhaling on a Just focus on that for a minute. Feel your connection with the floor. So it's almost like you're growing roots into the floor from the bottoms of your feet. And that's going to make the lower half of your body feel very heavy. And that's good. Let it be so. Let the lower half of your body be very heavy. It's like it's filled with lead all the way from your toes up through your waist. And for those who've just joined us, we're standing by ourselves with our eyes closed. We're focused on our breath, the sibilant sound coming out on our exhalation. So it sounds like just take it nice and easy. The lower half of your body feels really heavy. And allow the upper half of your body to be nice and light. It's filled with air, it's filled with helium, or whatever image you need for yourself to keep it light. It's a balloon. So from your waist up through the top of your head, you're nice and filled with air and light. And from the waist down, you're filled with lead. Keep breathing. Keep your eyes closed, hands at your side. Keep breathing. That's great. Try to go back and forth to balance that feeling of the light upper half, the heavy lower half. Another way of thinking of it is if you've ever waded in a pool or a stream, when you're walking through the water, the lower half of your body is pretty heavy and the water causes great resistance. Well, we're not walking, but just feel that difference. Your eyes should still be closed. Okay, behind your closed eyes, I want you to imagine there's a movie screen. Right now the screen is blank. But in a second there's going to be a movie on it. And the movie is going to be of you. So I want you to see yourself at a time when you are absolutely at your happiest. Whatever that means to you. And we're not trying to feel happy, we're just watching ourselves be happy in that moment in time. And wherever it was, it could have been on a mountain trail, it could have been at Radio City Music Hall, it could have been anywhere. But see yourself at that moment in time when you felt you were at your best. You were most content, you were at your most talented, sexiest, the best at what you do. So take some time to live with that. And again, don't go for the emotion. Don't try to feel that way. Just watch yourself when you were that way. Who are you with? Hear the sounds around you. What colors are you aware of? Smells? Any smells? There could even be tastes involved with this happiness. Just really watch yourself on that movie screen behind your closed eyes, and that's what the movie is. You at your happiest. And if it brings up anything, if it brings up a feeling, that's fine. I'm just asking you not to go for that feeling right now. Just see it. It's happening right now. behind your closed eyes on that movie screen that you've got up there. Enjoy it. Be with it. Okay, in about 30 seconds, it's going to fade to black. Let it fade out. Continue breathing. Now a new image comes on the movie screen, and you're standing at the threshold to a room. You're standing outside a door. And it's the door to the room you're currently occupying, but you're outside it. And you really want to be inside it now, because that's the place where that happy self, that optimal self, that self at its best, most talented, sexiest, whatever you've defined it for yourself, that's where that person lives. It's that space of ultimate creativity. And you want to be in that room. But before you can go in that room, you have to get rid of all the baggage that stands in the way of that optimal self. So like it's a suit of old clothes, I just want you to, in your mind, watch yourself on that movie screen casting it off. So the coronavirus fears, cast it off. The cabin fever, cast it off. Whatever is bugging you today. I know we've all got fears right now. Let's just cast them off. Take them away. And by doing that, you've now earned the right. And take your time. You're really by yourself, so there's no rush on this. If it takes you a while to cast off all those that negative energy, that angst, that anxiety, whatever it is that prevents your creative, happy self from being present, take that time. And once you've really shed that baggage, then take a step across the threshold, open your eyes, and see the room you're in, but see it as if it's for the first time. Take the time to do this. Really see it for the first time. It's a new space. What are you noticing about it right now? And walk through the space. Just take a nice, easy walk. We're going to talk about space in weeks to come. But for now, just walk through the space and see it as if it's for the first time. If you're walking into your kitchen, see it for the first time. If you're walking into your living room, see it for the first time. If that's the same room, see it for the first time. Just walk around it. Notice it. What's surprising you about it? Hopefully it feels like a different place to you right now. It feels a little bit more alive. You feel a little bit more connected to it instead of working against it, perhaps. It's your space to be creative. Walk through that space a little bit more. Enjoy it. You've brought your creative self into that space. And curtain. Relax. So thank you. I hope that was fun, interesting, informative. We're going to post this online, I think, after this is all over, so you have this to remember, to teach other people, to reconnect. I find that meditations, visioning like this right now is really helpful. So if it was helpful for you, terrific. Next week we'll be doing something completely different. Friday at noon. Tell your friends. Tune in. It was fun for me. Hopefully I'll get some feedback from you all, and I'll find out how this was for you. And give a thought, before I leave you, give a thought to some of the artists in your life, especially those who are teaching artists and who are affected by, we're all affected by this, of course, but those without a safety net, those whose safety net was working as bartenders, as waiters, caterers. All that safety net's been removed, and we're trying at Irondale to restore that safety net, but everybody's got issues right now. Anyway, I leave you with that. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.